All right, would you like to introduce yourselves first as a band?
We're Vicious Intent from Rochester, New York.
All right, and who are you? What do you do in the band?
I'm Morgan. I do vocals and screaming my fucking guts out.
I'm Andrew. I play the drums.
I'm Jake, rhythm and lead guitar mix.
I play guitar.
Trevor.
And his name is Chris.
Oh yeah, my name's Chris.
Trevor. I play bass guitar.
All right, so who formed this band?
It was kind of like a simultaneous formation. Me and Chris have known each other for like over 10 years, and then Andrew and Trevor have known each other, and Morgan was just in the scene. But we all through mutual.
I knew Andrew, and Jake met Andrew through me, and then I met Trevor through Andrew. And honestly, I forgot how Morgan popped in from my perspective, but
yeah. Well, so I knew Andrew because of his last One on Earth like black metal stuff that he did, and that's how I like kind of unofficially met him because he followed me on Instagram, and I was like, oh, this kid's really fucking cool and whatever, and I was doing my thing with my other band Snakebit, and then I can't remember if it was either Andrew or Jake that reached out to me, and they're like, hey dude, like it'd be cool if you like come practice with us. We're doing this like thrash project thing, and it'd be cool, to bring you down. And I was like, sure, so I didn't know any of these guys really before, and I never really officially even met Andrew, so I was kind of coming into the whole band like not really knowing anybody, and
Yeah, I remember Andrew told me about Morgan, and then I watched some of Snakebit's footage.
We saw some clips of Snakebit on Instagram. And like, this guy has the sound that we're going for.
Yep, and it all just kind of clicked.
Nice. So how long has this been a band?
Almost a year now.
You've been in the band for almost a year. We started it in February.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Of last year.
Okay.
So
a little over a year, yeah.
A little over a year.
And you have how many songs written? You played 9 tonight, right?
11.
Wow.
11?
Because we had Downfall and Frontal Assault.
Yep.
Right.
yeah.
And we played 9 tonight. Yeah, so 11 songs.
We got about 2 more on the way, too.
Yeah, we got a couple on deck.
So you write quick.
We do. Everything in this
Semi-quick.
band moves very, very quickly, and that was like something that I, like from the beginning, was like, oh my god, this is like these motherfuckers are serious about this shit because like of how fast everything moved. It was like boom, 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 let's get this shit done, and so we move very fast.
Okay, who came up with the name?
It was actually my friend Tim, who I'm out working under. We were originally Vicious Calamity.
We wanted malicious intent.
Yeah, but that's taken.
And it was taken by some Canadian
Vicious
man.
Intent is very too.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But Vicious Calamity was our original name, and then like it kind of didn't sit right in my head. I don't think it sat right in anybody's head. And then my friend Tim texted me and was like, "No offense, but I think Vicious Calamity doesn't sound metal at all."
It doesn't flow.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
And then Morgan said Vicious Chlamydia one rehearsal. And so then it was just like, oh man. And then Tim was like, what about Vicious Intent? And then I looked him up on Spotify. They didn't have anything out. I should have gone on the Metal Archives, but I didn't. Just kind of went on Spotify. I was like, oh, no one's got anything out. So
I saw them on the archives, but they weren't active. So I thought they had like closed their, stopped playing music.
Did they not?
I think they started a little bit back up. Like,
well, they stopped. Their last thing they put out was like years ago, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one of the dudes hit us up and was like, "Hey, you stole our band name and blah blah blah." And we were like, "Well, dude, you guys haven't been a thing for like ever." And like
he was nice about it.
Yeah.
He wasn't like
But I guess
saying
they started doing more stuff. So, but whatever.
He was friendly about it. It's all good.
It's all good.
There's
Shit
the
happens.
sword. There's the sword in the Sword UK. Isn't there?
Well, there's Sword from the 80s, and then The Sword.
And then I think there's another.
Yeah, that
Sword,
could
but
be.
it's the UK version.
it's hard to find an original name.
It really
There were 2
is.
Slayers.
There were 2 Slayers.
Yeah.
One of them just rose
They
above.
played a gig. They played a show together.
The last show of the other band was that show. And then they changed their name to S.A. Slayer, and then they broke up.
Yeah. They just got blown out of the water so hard.
Yeah, pretty much.
They just quit. Slayer made them quit metal.
I heard of a band like way back in the day in Syracuse called Mayhem, and they were apparently like around before like Mayhem was a thing.
Really?
So I thought that was kind of cool. But
There were a bunch of Mayhems.
because
it's such a common-
It's a fucking sick
It's a good name, man.
And you couldn't look it up on the internet back then.
Yeah.
So,
Throw it into the wind.
so are you playing any shows coming up?
We have April 30th at Photo City Music Hall with Malphas, The Last Rain, and Winter Nights.
Yep.
Let me see. What else do we got?
August 19th, we're playing a big fest in Buffalo, opening for Nunslaughter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's in Buffalo. We still got to get more info on what it's called and everything, but I know
Yeah.
that's coming up.
And then I think August 5th we'll be playing Metal Meltdown around here in Waterloo.
Oh, Rick's show, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, have you played a bunch of shows so far?
Yeah, we've
Good
been
amount of
around
respect.
most of the venues in Rochester. We played the Bug Jar a couple times, the Crown a couple times.
We did Punk's Picnic.
Played out in
we did the
Buffalo
summer.
once.
Yeah, we played at Stamps in Buffalo. We played at the Chaos Compound when that was a thing. We played there once. Opening for Hellshock. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fucking sick.
What,
That's cool.
what's been your favorite show so far?
Oh, that's it.
I'd say me personally was Rosin Crown. That was fun.
Well,
Yeah,
what,
I
the
really
first one
did
or the
like
second one?
Was it the? I think it was.
When we opened for
I think
what?
it was the first
I
one.
like the first one that we
Yeah, I
did.
think
that was my
a
favorite
really
show,
good
That was
too.
great. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Metal Steve's
the Rosen
birthday
Cra-
bash.
Oh,
That was fun
That was
too.
fucking
That was
crazy.
fun,
That was
too.
awesome.
Yeah.
What's cool about the Rosencrown is it's small, you know, and like a lot of people think, oh, the bigger the venue, the better, you know. But
Yeah, it
like
was
for
old
me, I
school.
like it when
It was old
everybody's
school.
packed in and
Yeah.
like you're pretty much face to face with the crowd,
Oh, yeah,
eye
yeah.
level, and everyone's screaming and just like the energy's just boisterous, you know. And that's
Yeah.
that's what I like about the Crown. I
Right.
think these guys would probably agree.
Yeah, absolutely. The Crown is a really chill place, and my opinion, you know, I don't care how big the venue is. It's a matter of how much fun I have there.
Sure.
And like, you know, if it's like some shithole like bar or whatever, and I have more fun there than playing like some like legit venue, you know, like that's all that really matters to me. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
And the thing is, you get a huge bar. You might have 50 people, but it looks like no one's there.
Yeah.
You get a small club and there's 50 people and you're packed.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a lot more fun because everyone's right there.
Absolutely.
Because
Bunch of mosh.
with that kind of situation, if it's really packed, the energy is more ramped up because
100%.
it's just all packed in and everybody's, you know, rather than having everybody all spaced out and, you know, there's some dude in the corner, like, oh, whatever, you know.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
the energy is definitely different.
Very infectious, for sure.
All right, so where can people find you online?
We're on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp. We have a YouTube. We have an Instagram, Vicious Intent Official.
Yeah, and then the same. If you just look up Vicious Intent on Facebook, it'll come up. You'll see our logo. It's the black and white one with the skulls on top of the lettering.
Yep.
But yeah, we're definitely an Instagram band. Like we use that a lot more. So Vicious Intent
Opposed to
Official.
Facebook.
Yeah, as opposed to Facebook.
And you're on Bandcamp. I know you have one song recorded.
Yeah, we have. We're gonna put out another song, our song Pit Crawl, soon. We gotta grease up. I work out a couple of the kinks, you know, and then record vocals on it. And then after that, I've been talking to some people. We're gonna see about recording an album at some point. That's up in the air at this point, though. We don't have anything concrete for that. But there will be another single coming out.
Definitely a work in
soon.
progress.
It's gonna happen.
It's good.
It's gonna happen.
It's
It's better than later.
It's a real thing, but we just want to make sure it's actually to the quality that we want.
Right.
Sure,
'Cause,
sure.
You know, stuff takes time, so.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know how it is. You know, we're all grown men with lives and jobs. It's hard to find the time for everybody
Even
to get
beyond that,
together
I think
and record.
I think that we all put in the effort, but I think we all just want it to be up to our standards,
Yeah.
which are arguably high, because I think everyone here puts in the work.
We're all worst critics.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
100%.
I beat myself
100%.
up all the time about how I sound. I'm sure you guys do too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but I don't think that's a bad thing. So.
All right, anything else people should know?
Bring back push pits.
Yeah,
Hardcore dancing is cool. I don't have a problem with it, but push pits are also cool, and you should do them.
I agree, man.
All right. Thank you, guys.
If you
Oh.
one last thing, if
Yeah.
you have something that you want to do with your life, do it.
Sunday.
Don't
That's right.
worry
Sunday.
about what people think about you, what people have to say. Don't think about anything other than your goals in life and what makes you happy. If something in life makes you happy and it's not illegal or immoral, then do it. Don't fucking take shit from nobody. Do your own thing. Be your own person. You know, just fucking live your life because life is short. and you got to make the best of it.
Hell yeah.
True.
This message
Never-
brought to you by
never-
the Thrashers
never-
of America.
Never be scared to put your faith into someone or something, because it could turn out pretty good.
Absolutely.
So-
I didn't know any of these motherfuckers, and I was like, all right, let's do this shit. And now it's fucking cool, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Now we're doing like band stuff.
My whole life, I wanted to do this, and I never thought it would happen. And then I got involved in different things, and just like, you know,
Me too.
If things,
Honestly, I think
if-
all of us feel like that.
if something's meant to be, man, it's gonna be. You know, you just gotta be patient and keep on your grind, and don't fucking give up. Like, don't be hard on yourself. Just keep pushing, and if there's something that you really want to do in life, pursue it. You know, like, don't let anybody get you down.
In the word of Squizgar Squigelf, you cannot cut corners with crappies guitars playings. That's pretty much it.
Sick.
All right, thank you guys.
We're Vicious Intent. We love you. Peace out.